What's up, everybody? It's Billy here at the Missouri Comic Con in Springfield, Missouri, and I'm with Mr. Scott Ennis.
Scooby-Doo, where are you? Scooby, Shaggy, and Scrappy-Dappy-Doo.
How awesome is that, guys? Well, Mr. Ennis here is a native of Springfield. What's it like coming back to your hometown?
Man, I love it. I did radio here for 4 years. We had the #1 morning show, and just to see familiar faces and old bosses and everything. And it's funny when you get an old boss that shows up and goes, I fired you 3 times. If I'd known that this was all going to happen, I'd have kept you. I'm like, really?
Help me back?
Yeah, exactly. Well, I'm still looking for a job,
Right. Awesome. Well, hey, I always like to ask you guys that we look up to, back when this was all, new, just starting, maybe even further back than that when you were a kid, who were some of your idols? Who did you look up to and get inspired by?
Well, Don Messick, Dawes Butler, Mel Blanc, those were the 3 legendary voice actors. They pretty much did 90% of every character there was. So, that's who I looked up to.
That's awesome. And think back to that moment when you found out you were about to be part of the Scooby-Doo universe, and then eventually Scooby-Doo, Shaggy, Scrappy, like all these guys. What was that like? Personally, what did that feel like?
Well, I got to tell you, when you find yourself at Cahuenga Boulevard in the world-famous Hanna-Barbera Studios, and Adrienne Barbeau is next to you, Mark Hamill's on the other side, Frank Welker's in front of you, you can pretty much just die and be happy.
I can only imagine. That is so awesome. Well, one last question. What's something we can kind of look forward to possibly seeing you in?
Well, I'm in the Iron Claw, which is still big out at the box office. I'm the ring announcer throughout that whole deal.
Yep.
And, we're working on some independent stuff. I got a movie called Bad Habit, which we're starting to fix and put sound and stuff in. So it's a murder mystery, and that I wrote with a good friend of mine, Anna Watt. And we're in the process of getting that done now. So, and then there's also talking toys, video games. It's just all over the place.
That's so cool.
I'll tell you something. I am good. A brand new product that's out. Look up Spooky Pinball LLC. I not only did the Scooby-Doo pinball machine in that, but I am the voice, the narrator of their brand new pinball machine, which is the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Nice.
So
that's a big difference.
That's huge. Yeah. But it's still all haunted, so that's really good.
That's true. That's right. Well, hey, thanks so much for your time. Where can folks go out there and find you on social media?
Man, you can check me out at Scott Ennis Radio Show. Make sure you follow that. We're on every morning in Baton Rouge and South Louisiana. We're just, and then of course on TikTok, which is at Scott Ennis 1969. So follow me there and hit the likes and let's get the ball rolling. And you can also check me out at onescottshop.com, ONEScottshop.com. All of my merchandise and pictures and artworks up there.
Awesome. Fantastic. Well, thanks for your time and have a great rest of your time here in Springfield.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Scooby-Doo, where are you?